I am from Iowa in the United States, and we grow corn. Lots of corn. So I'd like to tell you a little story about corn. There once was a farmer who grew award-winning corn, and each year he entered that corn in the state fair, where it regularly won a blue ribbon. One year, a newspaper reporter interviewed him and learned something very interesting about the way in which he grew his corn. The reporter discovered that the farmer shared his seed corn with his neighbors. The reporter then asked the farmer, "How can you afford to share your best seed corn with your neighbors when they are entering corn in the same competition as yours each year?" "Why, sir," said the farmer, "don't you know? The wind picks up the pollen from the ripening corn and swirls it around from field to field. If my neighbors grow inferior corn, cross-pollination will steadily degrade the quality of my corn. So if I am to grow good corn, I must help my neighbors grow good corn." So my dear Rotarians, so it is with our lives. Those who choose to live well must help others to live well. For the value of our lives is measured by the lives we touch, near and far. Now let me introduce you to a country not so very far away from where we are right now, Haiti. Only 30% of the people of Haiti have potable water within a 30-minute walk of their home. In rural villages where most Haitians reside, only 24% have access to a toilet. 2 million people practice open-air defecation, and as a result, waterborne illnesses such as typhoid, cholera, and dehydration through chronic diarrhea account for 50% of deaths. I'll admit, these statistics are staggering and feel almost unbelievable in a place so close we could almost call them our neighbors. And these statistics have probably been the same for 10, 20, maybe even 50 years. But why? We know there have been thousands of water projects in Haiti, and a survey of approximately 3,500 water kiosks show that only about half of those actually work. Additionally, 40% of wells are not functioning or are contaminated. When I visited Haiti in January of 2020, right before the pandemic, this particular image caught our eye while visiting a local school in Lacaille, where the Rotary Club of Lacaille did a project to provide school desks and benches for the students. This pump was installed less than 3 years ago by a well-wishing, non-governmental organization, and now it doesn't work. On the pad also sits a lawnmower that doesn't work. But of greater significance, if you look behind the pump, that white and blue structure is a water kiosk that is connected to the city water system, and that also does not work. Rather than spend the funds to fix the existing system, this non-governmental organization or church, or maybe even a Rotary Club, simply spent another $20,000 to drill a well and install a new pump. This happens each and every week in each and every village in Haiti. It is from these learnings and seeing these specific successes and failures that the vision of HANWASH has evolved. So now let me introduce you to HANWASH, Haiti National Clean Water, Sanitation, and Hygiene Strategy. This is a Rotarian-led program, multi-decade program, that has the audacious goal of providing clean water, potable water, and satisfactory sanitation to the entire nation of Haiti. That's a big goal, a really big goal. And while we haven't wavered from that goal in over 5 years, our approach to how we do it has evolved. We learned that Rotary doesn't have the capacity to do it all. Yes, you heard me correct. We as Rotary members in HANWASH can't do everything. We like to often think that we can, but the fact is, we need our neighbors. We need partnerships to implement our lofty goals and to be sustainable. We need to talk about our successes and our failures. We need to learn from each other and identify our strengths to create lasting change. The role of Rotary in HANWASH is to provide a vision and bring together the funds and partnerships to make a difference in the sector, collaborating with government authorities the entire stretch of the way, and mobilizing the communes through local Rotary clubs. The role of Rotary members is the key to making this happen. Their role is to be advocates for what we learned in each commune and to use their trusted reputations with key stakeholders to ensure buy-in. And in Haiti, where trust in government entities is not common, local Rotary members have been able to break through that corruption to identify those leaders who want to reach our common goal of clean water access. On the map here, you can see the Rotary logos signifying our 22 Rotary clubs across Haiti. These are our partners on the ground, our HANWASH ambassadors. These are the trusted local Rotarians that are leading the conversations in each commune and shifting the conversations within their communities away from a pure charity to a model that includes sustainability, transparency, and accountability. But that's not all. We are then incorporating a pay-for-service philosophy. We want to assure that communities place a value on what they're receiving, so these systems can cover their operating expenses and ensure their continuity so that communities actually get involved in its long-term management. This approach is currently being tested and improved in 7 pilot communes before being scaled throughout Haiti. Have we made mistakes? Yes. Will we make more? Likely yes. We are still learning, and just like any of your district service projects, this is an incredible opportunity to pilot ideas and create a model to learn, improve, and potentially scale. It's important to remember that it's okay to talk about our failures. That's how we learn and improve, and ultimately create lasting change. There is no magic formula for impact of scale, and it's based on our trial and error and our ability and willingness to share those learnings with each other, both the successes and the failures. I encourage each of you as incoming district governors to look for inspiration among your own projects and programs. What is creating lasting change? What are the necessary ingredients? And how can you share what to do and what not to do with your friends across Rotary? Did you know that many global grants include no partnerships outside of Rotary? Think of how much more we can do with solid partnerships or by working collaboratively with those who share our passion and our commitment to making our communities and world a better place. Remember the story about the corn farmer and how by sharing his seed corn with his neighbors, the farmer benefited himself? I stand before you here today as a third-generation corn farmer. I do, that's me. I can assure you that my family has benefited in countless ways by working with our neighbors, over the years. Those who choose to live well must help others to live well, for the value of our life is measured by the lives we touch, near and far. Thank you.